Hello, we're going to start with our second video. Once again, gotta sort by DPS. We're working on DPS. We already did Broly, so let's move on to a different one. Let's do Bojack. Alright, so Bojack. Bojack is a range type character. I haven't played him a lot since Season 2, but that's just because he hasn't really been in season. He's very low HP, doesn't really get a lot going for him until he becomes level 11. But he still benefits heavily from Superstar and even Skill 2 cooldown. He has a transformation at level 7, gets a he gets his passive gets a damage boost, his all around damage gets a damage boost, and he gets more HP, which is also nice. His passive, whenever he's doing skills or rush attacks, his subordinates, so the other galactic assassins, will come and join him in the fight. Like, you can see them there. They'll put out a beam. There's one that like does like a red orb. Obviously there's a slashing one. It's very random. Like, I think there's like an order to it. There's the red orb, as you see. But I don't know the necessary order, but like it'll show it on the screen when we get into a game. I wish they showed it here, but you know. Rush attack. It's a burst rush attack, but it does, like, as you can see, it like shoots like 4 energy attacks, and then like if you use it multiple times, the number of attacks will increase. His skill 1, it's a medium range. Like, it does not have that big of a range. But it fires 2 energy blasts in a set direction that explode on impact. But the blast is not that big until you get to skill 3, obviously. So it's like you have to invest a lot of levels into it for it to be like really decent. This is his main attack. It's his mines. It's an attack that scatters, like it says, scatter small energy blasts in a set direction, and you can move while you're attacking them. If they're hit by any of your other attacks, they all go off, or at least most of them. So what you want to do is you want to like put these out, and then like you could use your regular X attack, or you can use your skill 1, or even your skill 3, but we'll get to the skill 3 in a second. So, and that will like do a whole bunch of AoE damage. Really, really good. So the skill 3, this is probably his best skill. You call in all of your subordinates, and it creates a giant AoE where it reduces their movement speed, and for a half a second, it will make it so that they can't vanish. It does passive damage while they're in, so you're going to be doing like steady damage, and the AoE gets bigger every single time that you level it up. The movement speed debuff is not as good as it used to be. It is only 20% now, but it is still pretty good. You can still catch people in it, especially because they can't vanish in it anymore. So that it is only for a half second, but it's a half second as of like once they leave. So if you catch them in the center of this, it's still really good. It just means that they can't like vanish out of it. What I tend to do is I go in and I might throw in my skill 1 first, but I tend to like just put out my mines, and then I'll put in my psycho thread, my skill 3, to set off the mines and slow them down, and then I can use my skill 1 or my X attacks, because then they're caught in the passive damage. Now, the downside to this move is that if the person has like big AoEs, each one of your subordinates counts as like something that they can attack, and if they get rid of your subordinates, then the AoE goes away. People don't like tend to do that, but like it is a threat, especially with AoE characters. Your ultimate is it's just a big beam. You can't move during it, so it's not really useful in like it can be useful in fights, but like most of the time you're just gonna end up like they're gonna just vanish past you and they're gonna like attack you from behind and you're just gonna die. I use it on boss and boss only, but like, but all right. Let's get into a match. Uh, as usual, we're gonna just do a quick battle, and we're gonna just get into it, see what we can do. And we got ball drop and medical respawn. Not great rules, gonna be real with you, but that's fine. Um, typically I would go down. But if this Goku goes down, I'll stay up. Um, I feel like he's a much better bottom laner than he is a top laner. Well, we'll see. There's Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Got a Vegito. So that's going to be an issue. But if we're going up against the Goku, we should be fine. Um, but we'll definitely have to wait and see. Yeah, if you look underneath my health, or not my health bar, but my character, you'll see that there are, you will see that there are like 4 little abilities lit up, or like at least one of them's lit up. That is the Galactic Assassin that will help me um, when using skills. Now, unfortunately, my tank has decided to abandon me, so you love to see that. And my Gohan is just sitting in damage. He needs to, go heal, but they're not going to, because why would they? Now, as you can see, we're already not in a great predicament, but like, it's fine. We're just pelting this man with damage. We're gonna go with Snowball. We used to go build up on him. I think Snowball is the play now. Uh, Look at that. We're already at 2 kills. Like, yeah, it's quick play, but like we're doing pretty good. Like we're going up against a tank that like low key kind of counters us, so we could be doing a lot worse. The Gohan's pushing. So you hate to see that, but like it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and get our ultimate, and then we are going to get a little bit of that. Got Giant Slayer, so we're gonna be running full DPS almost, especially because we have the Gohan down here to kind of give us a little bit of a defense boost. It only makes sense that we should see. Now we can escape because we just put the no vanish on him. Makes it so I have a much easier time. Oh, but he is going to try and get that, and we might not be able to do anything about it. Oh, Should have aimed that. Bad at the game. It's fine. They didn't really do much to our tower. So after we level up, as you can see, we leveled up our skill 3, but we want to level up our skill 2 next. We have our ult or our transformation, so we're just gonna go down here. We're gonna pop Mr. Satan for our damage buff. We're gonna just throw one of these out there, and then we're gonna just bing a bong. The boss is ours. Alright. Now we can go back to just farming for a bit. Alright, he's ulting, so we're just gonna let him have that. It's not really worth it. We're gonna go backstab for our third one. We can push this. See, and now we can like hide out in our stuff if we really want. See, we got the Vegeta here. He's gonna try and be doing stuff to us, but we're gonna just. Oh, he's kind of tanky though. Alright, we're gonna max out our skill 3. We maybe could have killed there if the Vegeta had been helping us, but I think he's running build up. No, he's not even running build ups. I don't know. Yeah. If you were running build up, it would make sense. Like, you don't necessarily want to just leave the NPCs because each NPC is very important when you're running build up. I'm just taking their farm, Vegeta. You don't have to push or anything. Why, though? Like, why would you use your ult there? Why have you not healed, my dude? See, like, now the AoE is so big that it's like, you could just kind of really fuck them up. But wasn't paying attention. Bad at the game. We're gonna have to, like, hard defend this now. We got another snowball stack, but we did get boss, so we're at 2 bosses. So honestly, it's not the worst situation to be in. We're gonna go ahead and level up our ult. We probably should level up our skill 1. Our buddies down there are taking tower, so like honestly, we are in a really decent situation. I'm gonna go up here and try and defend, cause like it seems like no one's up here, which is fine. We only have like a couple seconds on it, but it also allows me to get some farm. Maybe we can get some cheeky tower damage in. Ooh. Actually? Yeah, we got this. This is all us. Oh, but yep. Well, I guess we don't really get to show off everything for him, but like you get the gist. Like he has really good damage, really good AoEs. You set off his mines with his skill 3. Very simple character. You put out the mines, you set the mines off, and you eventually will do very good. We didn't get to use the strat that I wanted to show off at the end because like when you're using backstab, you can like towards the end of the game, if they are like heavy defending their tower and they're all just huddled around it, you can hide in one of those bushes, pop out or throw your mines out, put your AoE down, and then like back off. And that's going to do enough damage to like really do a big difference. And your cooldown on it will only be a couple seconds. And if you go back and hide, you could just keep doing that like once every like 4-ish seconds. And you can just keep doing that and pumping out damage without ever really needing to be in the fight. But yeah, Bojack still a very good character. It is a decent meta for him because he does have the energy damage, and he does have some escapability as well with his skill 3. You saw me use it to like not really like push, but to actually like get away because they cannot vanish. It allowed me to escape a situation that I did not want to be in. But yeah, that's essentially Bojack. He's a very good character. Definitely recommend playing him.